Hello, and welcome to this week's PennEnergy News Update. I'm Hilton Price. One person is dead and more than 70 injured after an explosion at a petrochemical plant in Geismar, Louisiana last week. The explosion occurred at approximately 8:37 a.m. Thursday morning, with witnesses reporting a ball of fire and ground shakes. Workers were reportedly seen climbing the facility's gates and running from the plant. Flames from the resulting fire could be seen for miles. Workers were transported by ambulance and a small handful by medical helicopter to nearby hospitals after the blast. The plant is owned by Tulsa-based Williams Corporation. An investigation into the cause is still underway. Chevron has confirmed initial production of liquefied natural gas has commenced at the Angola LNG project. Angola LNG is one of the largest energy projects on the African continent. The $10 billion project will collect and transport natural gas from offshore Angola to an onshore liquefaction plant on the coast near the Congo River. The project has the capacity to produce 5.2 million metric tons per year of LNG, 63,000 barrels per day of natural gas liquids for export, and 125 million cubic feet per day of natural gas for domestic consumption. North Dakota's oil production in April rose 1.3% to more than 793,000 barrels of oil per day, according to a new report. Forecasters expect production to continue growing and could reach as much as 850,000 barrels per day by the end of the year. Production in North Dakota was greater than Britain and Ecuador combined and came in second behind Texas for the greatest oil production in the United States. A U.S. House of Representatives panel voted to approve the Offshore Energy and Jobs Act, involving the expansion of offshore oil exploration in federal waters in the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. If the bill receives final approval from the Senate, California could see an increase in oil production using existing platforms, while leases for drilling offshore Virginia and South Carolina would be offered. The same House committee passed the National Petroleum Reserve Alaska Access Act, which allows for the sale of oil and gas leases in Alaska. Authorities in Iraqi Kurdistan offered 6 oil exploration blocks to a Turkish company. Turkey and Iraqi Kurdistan have been negotiating on energy since early 2012, as Turkey is in need of resources and Iraqi Kurdistan holds plentiful reserves of hydrocarbons. However, the central government said no deal can be made unless it signs off on it. The company awarded the blocks will hold an 80% stake in 3 blocks and a 40% stake in 3 other blocks. 8 wells have reportedly already been drilled. Thank you for joining us this week. For these stories and many more, head to PennEnergy.com.